Okay guys, Chaos Engine 74. This is the Morales Flatland that I have for sale on eBay at the moment. So we will start with just a bit of description as to what happened when I got this bike. It had black powder coat, it wasn't the greatest condition, and I rawed the frame. I generally like to keep my bikes either survivors or in original condition, but with the condition the powder coat was in, I needed to take it to bare metal, only because I need to know what I was working with. I guess I had the idea of powder coating this in the original color, but it looked crazy raw, so I left it. No re-welds, no bends, no cracks, no silly putty, no stupid things done to it. It was straight, it was clean. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long this thing sat around before I got it, but it sat around for quite some time. Obviously, yeah. So anyway, let's start from the very front of the bike. Then what you're not getting in this auction, okay? Just let me point this out that people need to understand this, because people tend to not read descriptions. I sell a lot of bikes on eBay, I sell a lot of parts, and all my bikes acid bathed, all my bikes either restored or as is. As I find them, I clean them up. But a lot of people don't read descriptions, and then I have problems with people who would safely assume, well, I have a table in the background, why doesn't the table come with the auction? So just so you guys understand fully 100%, if you don't read the description, what you're getting with the auction is everything you see as is. Okay, the one thing that you're not seeing on here that's coming with the auction is the brake calipers, which I do have for this frame. I've never fitted them. I've had them set around for ages. They did come with the bike, the original to the bike, but I took them off, and during restoration I just never bothered putting them back on. Bike's never been ridden since I've had it. I've had the bike for 2 and a bit years. So what you're not getting is you're not getting the peregrines. So front and rear wheels don't come with the auction, the tyres don't come with the auction, and the pegs don't come with the auction. Everything else you see comes with the bike, including the brake calipers, which aren't on the bike at the moment. And there's no cables, so you're going to need to outsource your own cables, which is quite easy to do. So as long as we are 100% on that, I'll continue with what I have here. We have the original core forks. Okay, they're the original ones, original to the bike. Obviously you have the Morales frame. We've got a Black Widow chain wheel. We've got the DNA 3-piece cranks, Tech 77 levers. We have the ODI bar ends. Can't remember what these are, long neck something, forget. I had them sitting around on NOS and they just look crazy on the bikes. I left them on. Generic flatland bars, they're not core bars. They do have core decal, they're not core bars. Obviously you can see that, but just so you know. DK stem, so old school block DK stem. It has from the original owner, or someone that sometimes try to take that off with a hammer. So there are some knocks to that, so you have to be aware of that. Okay, it's not 100%. It still looks good, but it's definitely not 100%. It's not NOS, it's not new. So we have the flatland seat post, the Primo seat. That's pretty much everything. Like I said, there was no re-welds, no cracks, no dents that I could see. Let me just make sure I'm 100% on that. Pretty sure I couldn't remember anything on this being a problem. So it was a rawed with the intention of going to the original color, which I believe on this one was a blue, but I'm not 100%. So I left it raw because it looks good. I do have the NOS Morales decals from Bob Morales directly, but I've never fitted them. They're not included in the auction, just letting you guys know if you're interested. They are somewhere in my house, and if I find them I'll put them online. But these were copies that I made from the NOS set. Okay, and I had them done, had them printed. I used to work in printing, so they are as accurate as you may get. So that's pretty much it. That's everything that you see there. That's the Morales frame. So I do sell a lot of bikes on eBay, and I restore them for fun. And it's part of my stress therapy, but it's getting stressful to sell them. So I've decided that this is it. This is the last lot of bikes I'll be selling for a while, and I won't be buying anymore, which sucks, but I will be keeping one for myself. So this bike is advertised elsewhere. I do reserve the right to remove it early, as any of my bikes I may keep them all. I may decide to just keep one. Which one it is I don't know, I haven't made up my mind at this point. So this is the newest bike that I have. It's a mid-90s flatland. Everything else is old school. So check out my other auctions if you're interested in the wheels. The rear is NOS, never been on a bike apart from this one. This one's just been sat in my lounge room. Sat in a box all its life until I put it on this bike, never been ridden. That's a I guess that's a 90s Peregrine, and this is an old school 80s Peregrine on the front. If you're interested in those, I will put them online. Apart from that, that's pretty much the Morales.